Hello, beautiful patrons. Sorry for this little short video over the phone. As you probably saw on Facebook early this morning, we began to work on videos. We've been trying to use different cameras, use different laptops, use different audio equipment, and of course, today we were completely plagued with audio issues. We'll get our act together, I promise. So I won't keep you very long. I'm sorry that it's so dark, but everyone's almost completely turned in for the evening, and we don't want to disturb the puppies now, do we? So, just was going to talk about self-worth. If you know anything about my story, if you've read the book or listened to, I don't know, the barrage of interviews that I've done, then you know I've had some people that have definitely attacked or damaged or hindered my self-esteem. And so I wanted to talk about self-esteem and self-worth for just a minute. I don't know of anything that is probably more vital to happiness than the ability to appreciate yourself and to truly value your own self-worth. And though I could tell you stories about how once upon a time the mayor broke my heart whenever he said that my vocabulary was not well enough to go out into public and represent him after 2 decades or almost 2 decades of ministry. Or I could tell you about my first job and how the manager there did this or that. I could tell you countless stories of people that over the years have definitely had a negative effect on my self-worth or my self-esteem. But really there's nothing that affected my self-confidence, which I think all ties in together, any more than my attack with anxiety and panic. Whenever I felt as if I'd lost control over my own body and was no longer able to, with great confidence, know exactly how I was going to feel in particular situations that had always been so natural. After that, once anxiety and panic took a hold of my life, I can see how my self-confidence, thus my self-worth and self-esteem, took a major slide. That made it much easier for people to unintentionally or sometimes intentionally to negatively affect my self-worth. So what do we do about it? We just continue to grow, don't we? We continue to work our way out of these situations. I had to study on anxiety and panic attack disorder, and I had to learn the neurological basis of this illness and what these were symptoms for and how it could be dealt with through cognitive behavioral therapy. I'm no longer a big believer in a instantaneous fix for some of these really large life issues. We just have to battle our way through it and slug our way through it. Now, when we look back over the battle and we look back over the battles that we've won and the processes that we fought our way through, I think if we look at it the right way, it really can make us feel better about ourselves, because we can see that we've been fighters, that we've been persistent, that we've persevered through really challenging situations. So even if you're still in the middle of these battles and your self-esteem or your self-worth is still lagging far behind what you would like for it to be, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Look at even the smallest battle that you've won and see it for the truly large, sometimes larger than life victory that it really is. When we compare ourselves among ourselves, we're often disappointed. And one of the reasons why is because we don't know the inside struggle, we don't know the inside battle of that other person. All we see is the facade, the fake front, the best that they have to offer, where we know intimately our own weaknesses and shortcomings. Let's compare ourselves with who we were yesterday, or 15 minutes ago, or 15 days ago. Let's look at our journey and let's look for opportunities in order to build our self-esteem, our self-worth, and our self-confidence. forgive this little video. Welcome to the new year. Welcome to the new year. You and I are going to build community in a way that maybe has never been done before. It's all positive. It's all forward. And it's all because we know how, say it with me, to be brave.